What happened? Why is it all... Why is my camera all blurry? Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. My name is Vitinaira. Yes. That was a sentence. We are playing Golf Club Wasteland. Let's not lose track of the narrative here. I got the code for this game from the publisher, and I really wanted to check it out. So let's check it out. You might have heard of this, I think. Yeah, Portuguese. How are you, Metal? How is life? Alright, I am not okay with this camera. Give me a sec. Don't know why it wasn't good, but hey. That was a quick fix. Yeah, let's go check this out. Supposedly, this game is really, really fun. Welcome to the Wasteland. I arrived to the restricted area where the taxi ship landed.
Hello, all you Martians out there. It's your turn, 6-foot soul, with a bit of that old world flavor. You're tuned to Radio Nostalgia from Mars. Breathe easy, kick back, and reminisce.
Take my hand, explain to me this project called humanity. Don't let go while on this ride. There will be no surprise. All I know is that we shouldn't be sad when we think of the road.
Yeah, I think this was part of some conference, Sony maybe? Holy shit. Nice.
Take my hand. Don't let go. The signs are fake and the maps are false, but we must go on.
Is that a radioactive cow? Oh, the soundtrack is very nice. Holy shit. What am I doing? Who am I?
As we drift through this metropolis, take your earphones off and listen to me, and I'll guide you through this cacophony. People talk.
Shit.
They have nothing to say. Why anyone?
Back to normal. What?
Take my hand.
Bullshit.
Don't let go. I know we won't.
Bullshit.
Won't get lost. Oh no, wait. Take my hand. Don't let go. The signs are fake and the maps are false. But we
Holy shit. The soundtrack is amazing. Isn't it? Finally, explore Wasteland without pressure. Each hole is assigned a par value. You have to reach par under to progress to the next level. Show me the trophies. I just want to have fun. Score par on every level, no? Can I still score par? Without the challenge? Wow. Not doing that again. Vote populist. Yes. Can I... go back? How do I know if I got par or not already?
Radio nostalgia from Mars. Wow, what a way to start the show. Anna Churchin would take my hand, her sublime take on our wonderful project called Humanity. Beautiful. Plenty more to come into Soul's show, a show packed with stories and music to remind ourselves of where we are and how far we've come. Our first caller for the show calls it like it is, and was a hard-hitting look back at the last days on Earth from the perspective of a shrewd businessman and loving father. Stories, memories, the good old days. Original sources, authentic tales, hope, inspiration, drama. Radio nostalgia from Mars.
I worked in oil. Brokering gasoline, to be exact. It's a strange
Oh.
place, probably not like you would actually imagine it to be. My day started something like this. I checked Reuters and my sheets. See if there's been a change in the fundamentals.
Fifth par. Okay, it still works. Nice.
When the clock strikes go, I'm on the phone. I could be calling some commercial shop in Bumble, Kansas, where little old Sue loves to know how my daughter's doing. Or I could be trying to get into the head of a powerful Russian who knows the world wants his phone number. That's when the psychology kicks in, and I go to work. If they pick up the phone, they're mine. That's the game. I started when I was 29, 30. My boss was a coked-up, perma-tanned moron who was wasted by lunch. More money than sense. Screaming at waiters because, you don't drink gin out of a glass like that. And Caesar salad is supposed to have 8 pieces. 8 pieces of chicken, you stunted fool. Stunted fool was his favorite insult. It's coming from a guy who was 5 foot nothing. That was pretty much my life. 24/7. I traveled a lot. Meeting clients all over the world. The Amazon, the Gulf, Siberia, Central Asia, the States, Singapore, everywhere. Looking back, I can't claim that I ever would recommend that life, nor can I claim that I was ever really happy doing it. But it was fun. I mean, talk about your share of moments.
I guess that's all the pars I'm getting.
Some strange mix of Algiers and Paris.
Hey, Karen. How are you?
A dancer, naturally. So pretty. She'd turn a priest's head or give a nod. Sometimes I wonder what happened to her. But we all had the same feeling. This can't last.
Fuck.
And sure enough, we were right.
Hey, I'm not being weep today.
First, you couldn't drink the water. Then you couldn't eat the crops. And pretty soon, we wouldn't be able to breathe in air. I remember looking at Emmy and wondering what kind of a future would she have. So I decided to do something about it. The Mars project was Plan B for Plan
Not being weeby yet.
Evidently, the family and I had
Holy
already put down
shit.
roots in Tesla City by the time the great catastrophe really hit. The corporation knew my contacts in the world of drilling and refining would be useful.
Oh
So
my
I
god.
adapted my skills to something more practical. Now we're all that keeps this little planet running. Mining those Martian chemicals for the
What?
Martian cement for the buildings. My pure little Emma has a future. When somebody sits down and writes this all up for the history books,
What is par for this course?
see men like me they'll be hailing as heroes. It's men like me who saved humanity. Men like me who took us further than we ever dreamt possible.
Already had your toes doing quizzes? Yeah.
Mars. Some pretty heavy stuff. Reminds us that all kinds made it up here to Mars.
How's it going, Melty and Echo? How are you guys?
And remain quick.
Kevin, I only accept on-hand delivery. We need to set up something.
Radio nostalgia from Mars. Music for the lost days of Earth.
By the way, I don't think I asked you. Is your bike okay? Yeah, I miss you too, man. We need to make something happen here. No mail delivery. Where's the score? Wait, par was 12? And I did 12? Is that it? How is that possible? Par can't be 12. Can it? I guess it can. There's a 19 par? Okay. I guess. Have you played this game, Echo? You saw Ant-Man? I think you said that Friday, didn't you? Oh, Rogan did. Alright. What did you think? I remember it was watched fully legally. Just don't remember who watched it. Was on my to snag list when a sale hit, maybe. Yeah, I got a code, but it was also on my wish list. Music's amazing. Oh shit. Going pro. Holy shit. Goofy golf games are sweet, yeah. Wait, where the fuck was it? So your bike does it work normally? Are you just going to repair paint or Ketamine? Playing Yakuza 11 chapters in? I saw you were playing it the other day. I've been playing Capcom Arcade Cabinet on PS3. No.
You're home away from home. You're nostalgic from Mars. Creatures of the world. Now that a tractor takes us back. Stefan Milenkovic, pining
Fuck
for
you.
blue skies, whilst musing on the games we play. Just a reminder that until further notice, there is a moratorium on all team leaders playing card and board games with their teams, following an incident over a game of Monopoly in Section C. All senior section team leaders will convene for emergency counseling and anger management courses.
Talk to me. I did. I was asking if the bike works or if it, you're just like, if it just needs a paint job or if it's like
Teams are encouraged to take advantage of
very
the
broken.
special on Omas, the delicious relaxing drink that takes the edge off.
The engine works and needs parts. Okay, so it's a lot of damage.
Our next caller, Yamil, takes us into her world of food, smells, sensuality, blue skies, and sings us a personal song to remember.
Histoire, mémoire, le bon vieux temps, source originale, fable authentique, espoir,
Damn, nice.
inspiration, drame, musique, radio nostalgie de Mars.
I have nightmares.
No.
Be alive, but I knew many who deserved to live more than I did. But this is
What?
a radio program about nostalgia, not guilt. I've been nostalgic since I was 20 when I left Havana. In Europe, I felt different. Each country has a smell. Mars doesn't. Where I come from,
Was that
smell
par?
of the ocean, mango, bananas, coconut, mama's food,
6.
ropa vieja, de la abuelita, el con gris, la yuca con mojito, the most beautiful sun on Malecon, the smell of my street when the rain falls.
This is
all
pretty
make me into the person I am. So
pretty generous, I would say.
I grew stronger. I experienced the world, but forever stayed incomplete. So now I'm double nostalgic. We were full of life, laughing on warm nights under blue sky, touching each other. The air filled with the smell of sweat from dancing with Orquesta Aragon playing from an apartment. Now, the only way I can feel this scent is by singing. ¿Cómo fue? No sé decirte.
Nice. Very nice, Echo.
No sé explicarme qué pasó.
Is there an upcoming project after it?
Pero de ti me enamoré. Fue una luz
Don't.
que iluminó todo mi ser. Tu risa como manantial llenó mi vida de inquietud. Fueron tus ojos.
Let's see what is in my game stack, then go from there. Okay.
Fueron tus manos o tu voz. Fue lo mejor.
Cofefa. I think I remember this in the trailers.
Tu llegada, mas no sé decirte cómo fue. No sé explicarme qué pasó, pero de ti
Nailed
me
it.
enamoré.
Oh, I mean.
Slušajte Radio Nostalgiju sa Marsa.
Thank you, Yamil. What a wonderful story. Reminds us that life is about so much more than just base survival.
Boy.
Well, living in space has always been challenging, and here's a song that pokes a little fun at living in cramped quarters. Needs no introduction. All you want. It's a classic.
Take a moment, relax, and remember with Radio Nostalgia from Mars.
A Russian and an American work together in space. A very different sight from the Cold War arms race, whether Kubrick or Tarkovsky. So
Yakuza Plat's gonna be interesting.
Melville or Dostoevsky.
It's a shame that Yakuza has so many missable trophies.
Argued about art, values and international relations. Two astronauts argued. Америка убила иракцев, убила
Pineapple pizza.
Она убила корейцев и вьетнамцев, распространяя демократию. Don't get me started on Stalin and your talent to suffer under SARS, my friend. Your history is long. You also inflicted scars. Two astronauts argued about art, values and international relations. Two astronauts argued. They speak in two tongues, but still 4 hours they talk. The same oxygen in their lungs, the same thrill on their spacewalk.
Oh no. Don't do it, Echo.
Я скучаю по утреннему кофе в Москве, сказал российский космонавт. In the sun.
Yay!
Я скучаю по жене и дому, сказал российский космонавт. Also miss my wife.
Hipster pubes.
The astronaut. Two astronauts argued about art, values and international relations. Two astronauts.
A cow.
Как светит солнце, свет Бога, и как прекрасна голубая земля.
Wait,
Говорится, геи из Роскосмоса.
it's level 12. Which one wasn't par?
With home
Ah, Covfefe Ideology.
on a mission for mankind.
So level 10? Should I repeat it? Ah, right. Of course it wasn't. Lols.
Astronauts argued about art, values and international relations. Two astronauts argued.
Lols.
Two astronauts argued about art, values and international
Don't fall.
relations. Two astronauts
Nice. Nailed it. First try.
Muzika iz starih dobrih dana. Radio Nostalgia.
Not a person?
Anna Church and there, and arguably the first interplanetary hit, Two Astronauts, an anthem to the Great Evacuation, and certainly one of our most popular requests. Speaking of requests, please follow Habitat Protocol.
I did that on purpose, but I wasn't expecting
Bodily in the
it to continue.
pee. Some of you don't like it, but all water is recycled, so pee into the funnel installed next to your toilet, please. Speaking of
Fuck you, cow.
poop, we recently welcomed our first official little Martian to the colony, and our next caller, Sophia, tells us what it's like to be a new mother on Mars.
I'm so happy we moved to Mars. It was a project I funded from the very beginning. I knew
The cow hate your ball. Yeah, I thought she was gonna poop it, but it was just gone.
As angel investors, my husband and I got early placements in the Ark ship. I'm so
What?
grateful for the opportunity to further human
How dare you.
in our solar system. Speaking of the human project, I have some exciting news. Just a week ago, we welcomed our baby boy into the world. Words cannot express how overjoyed we are at welcoming little Maxim. Putting him to bed reminds me of my parents. From our window here in Town City, we can see the earth, tiny enough to fit in Maxim's hand. It pains me that my child might never experience the beauty of my home in the Hamptons. The nature, coastline, the old lighthouse, and the food, the houses of our friends, our evening parties, full of life compared to this barren, rugged terrain.
No more.
I send my little Martian to sleep with a lullaby my mother sang for me. Thanks to these songs, I'm able to retain, at least on a rudimentary level, my mother tongue. She sang like this.
In case of apocalypse, dial 1-800 help us God. That's not a real cow.
Thank you, Sophia, for that uplifting news and beautiful song. Life always finds a way.
Monster giraffe.
Just as precious as a new life
It's a cow.
that sustains it. You may have noticed that it doesn't rain here on Mars, so another friendly reminder that showers are strictly limited to 30 seconds each, with no exceptions. Corporate is looking into extending this time frame, but is meeting resistance from Section BC, who want lab rat urine from the water recycling program, which would actually reduce allocated shower times to 27 seconds. Want to say in this? Join our sectional weekly meetings and vote while sipping on a relaxing.
Is that really
too
oh.
Feels good, as it should.
Oh my.
Radio nostalgia from Mars.
I feel like Arrogance would like this game.
Speed on the Autobahn, like spaceship Earth around the sun. A diver's breath in a deep blue sea, bubbles like your thoughts of me. Make up sex on a summer's day, like an airplane on a runaway. Melts like ice cream in the sun. It doesn't fool anyone. Like a desperate man taking his chance. Quick as a kiss at your first dance. Keep your eyes open and don't you blink. You'll miss the boat.
I don't think so, sir. Can I go?
Passes quickly, it flies by.
The last one was still par? Okay. God damn it.
Speed on the Autobahn, like spaceship birth around the sun, like a tidal spread in a deep blue sea, passes like
God damn it.
make up six on summer's day,
Okay.
bounce like ice cream,
You need to know when you're done.
doesn't fool anyone, like a desperate man taking his chance, quick as the reset your first dance. Keep your eyes open and don't you blink, you'll miss the boat before it sinks. Star passes quickly like bursts like a bomb, like a child in the morning if you soon will come. So hold it close and don't waste your breath. The time will come when nothing
Nice.
because life passes quickly. It flies by.
You're home away from home.
That's a kid?
Nostalgia from Mars.
Life passes quickly indeed. Another blast from the past, reminding us to savor
Whoa,
each
this is
moment
really far
as it
away.
passes by. Speaking of savoring things, the Health and Well-being Department would like us to remind you that the popping and fizzing noise
Par is 18?
when you're adding water is perfectly normal and does not mean it has gone off or is contaminated. The Health and Wellbeing Department would also like to take this moment to remind you to take your bone density pills twice a week now, as it was discovered the original dose is off by a factor of 2. Right, on with the show. Music and dancing have
This one looks really hard.
and letting go. Our next caller Merva recalls her teenage clubbing days with vivid memories of awkward first kisses and a life-altering club experience invoking a philosophical epiphany.
Is it a trophy if I get best? Oh, it is. Because there was a trophy called, you think this you'd rather play basketball or something. I'll go back and get the trophies later.
In high school, we used to learn all the German poets, like best friends Goethe and Schiller. But the first poet that actually spoke
Nice.
to me was Heinrich Heine. I knew a couple of Heine's poems by heart that are now buried somewhere deep in my mind.
Is there a list of completed games on Steam, or is it just because you want to?
Even till today.
But no one will ever see it.
Just to fast forward to college, just a couple of years before the Great Catastrophe, I was walking around Berlin with a group of friends coming from a house party. Phew, I still remember that apartment smelling of potatoes. Yes, because we always made pommes and drank schnapps before heading out. Yeah. And after that, I remember passing by Alexanderplatz on that very, very hot night. And next to me was a guy I liked. We kissed before, but I can't say I really remember that. Probably from all the drinking, or maybe he was just a bad kisser. But I can still feel this sticky, sweaty, and very ambivalent feeling.
Really? I thought that would break.
Yeah, anyways, we popped some pills and entered our techno church that, well, now when I think back, I visited more often than my college.
What?
I remember the beat in my chest and all these young bodies moving
Oh, it
through
does
this
break.
industrial space. I used to love dancing and counting beats in techno songs, but one song was very strange. It just went repetition, repetition, repetition.
Was I supposed to guess that that was an electric hazard?
Creep out of nowhere. And then suddenly I felt very dizzy, so I sat on the ground and held my knees closely to my chest.
Now that I've seen David play this, I can understand why some people say golf is a good walk spoiled.
Like an animal.
Maybe it is.
And I felt cold sweat.
How's it going, Shonen?
on my neck. Ugh. And I'm
Hey, I've been doing good.
I thought I was completely crazy. And then out of nowhere, the Heine lines clearly
This level is just like,
sat there motionless, surrounded by
wow.
hypnotic, delirious
Not,
atmosphere.
not on par with all the other ones.
Call Heine's lines. They were just there, planted in my head.
Ooh, damn. Got it.
Und der Prophet, der eine neue Apokalypse schreiben wollte, musste ganz neue Bestien erfinden. Und zwar so erschreckliche, dass die älteren
Is this game Russian?
Symbole dagegen nur
No.
satte Täubchen und Amoretten wären. Die Götter verhüllen ihr Antlitz aus
They've been speaking a bunch of languages. Is this the first one you notice?
minderjährigen Pfleglingen und vielleicht zugleich auch aus Besorgnis über das eigene Schicksal. And yeah, 2 years later, I ended up here, on Mars.
That does bring back memories of university days and sweaty club nights.
The writings on the buildings? Yes.
Finest.
On this one.
For the record,
Congrats on looking at the game once.
advocate the use of psychedelic drugs. Remind you, dear listeners, that Class A drugs are just as illegal here on Mars as they were on Earth. Okay, disclaimer out of the way, we actually have a surprise for Mirva. We tracked down that weird song in her head and dug it out of the archives for all to hear. Grab a tube of OMAS and enjoy the ride while sipping
Okay,
on
yes,
pure calm.
I can't break it if not...
The warmest memories.
Oh, I can.
Radio
Nice.
nostalgia from Mars.
Stay! Bitch. Oh, nice. Lols. Oh my god. This is gonna be tough. Isn't this level like way harder than everything that came before? That's not just me, is it? Massively overpowered. Par is 18, sir. So I just hit 18 now. I'm gonna try to clear it, since I'm already here. Stay. Oh, come on! I'm gonna pout over that one. Tsunami shampoo. That was a fuck you if I've ever seen it. Yeah. I don't know who Happy Gilmore is. Where's the hole? That's what he said. Oh god, what? This is, quite complicated. What the fuck? Nailed it. Okay. I like the music more when it was super chill. Ah, with Adam Sandler, yeah.
I think most people have found their way over to Happy Gilmore. He's been the talk of the course today with his huge drives and his amazingly bizarre behavior. He's on the 17th green right now, having a little trouble closing out his day.
Happy, the ball itself has its own energy, or life force, if you will. Its natural environment.
This is gonna take too long. I'll watch it after.
You're listening to Radio Nostalgia from Mars.
Well, what can I say? No wonder that song got into her head.
It was literally right where he stopped.
She
God damn it.
Is in the home.
Another thing that can get into your head is living conditions here on Mars. Life up here on Mars can get a bit overwhelming at times, so along with a soothing OMS drink, no stress,
Send 'em
no
home.
fuss, it bears
Just send
mentioning
'em home.
that wellness counseling
Time to
is
go home
mandatory
there,
for all
Bob.
team members, regardless of rank or tenure. The wellness sessions are completely confidential and anonymous.
Why didn't
but
you
do
just
remember
go
that
home?
sessions are
That's your
recorded
home!
for
Are you too
security
good for
reasons,
your
and
home?
you must have
Answer
identified
me!
sectional
Suck
access
my
policies.
white ass balls!
Put out a press release concerning Happy Gilmore being thrown off the tour. I want to see a draft.
Tells a haunting tale
You're
of his
right.
last days on
He was
Earth
out of line.
as the great
His behavior is
catastrophe
completely
kicked into
unacceptable.
high gear.
But you know, golf has been waiting for a player like this. A colorful, emotional, working class hero.
I will not tolerate behavior like this. Gilmore is gone.
I just got a call from the Dallas Open. Their phones have been ringing off the hook with people who want.
I'm losing a lot of the radio though.
Parents would not have moved because of the floods in Italy.
Okay.
My father went outside. He was working in the greenhouse on the vineyard, and my mother was a doctor. She read Italian fairy tales.
Of course it went over.
I was very small, but I remember many days when our neighbors would gather at our house and make plans. It rained heavily at night. They would only say to me, "Powerful people want to take my great-great-grandfather's land." But one image stuck in my memory. It was daybreak. I woke up.
Where am I?
I could faintly hear in the dark. "O Gorizia, tu sei maledetta." Only later I understood the history behind this song.
Huh.
Outside I saw men and women, my father and mother, rifles in their hands. My father was crying and singing. I was at the door of the house. My mother turned, smiled at me, but it was mysterious.
An alien?
Smile. Cara moglie che tu non mi senti, raccomando ai compagni vicini di tenermi da conto i bambini.
I hate you, Bull.
Io muoio col suo nome nel cuore.
I am excited for the new Indiana Jones, yeah.
Of course, I had no idea where they were buried. Traditori, signori ufficiali, che la guerra l'avete voluta, scannatori di carne venduta e rovina della gioventù. 12 years later,
I hate you.
the Mars mission. In a way, the people who killed my parents found me in Italy and recruited me. Saved me, you can say. It is ironic, no? My parents fought for freedom. I cannot say I'm free here on Mars. They took my semen this morning for the population increase program. Here, on Mars, often in the middle of the night, I hear my parents sing. Oh Gorizia, tu sei maledetta per ogni cuore che
It's not going great, is it?
coscienza dolorosa ci fu la partenza e il ritorno per molti non fu. Oh Gorizia,
Fun fact,
tu
if you're metal crazy, this is actually still Russian.
per ogni cuore che sente coscienza dolorosa ci fu la partenza.
The cake is a lie.
E il ritorno per molti.
Feck, Zach. That's what she said.
Radio nostalgia from Mars.
I don't even know what to do. What's this? Oh. That doesn't stay up there? Well, I guess that makes sense. Let's reset. Then why am I climbing? There's so much water. 7 out of 10. Well, I don't think I can make it from here. Yeah. Guess that answers why I climb. I probably would. Oh my god. Pretty excited because I'm going to watch Jurassic Park. The music is going to be played by live by the National Symphony Orchestra, so that should be fun. Nice! I once saw something like that with Two Towers, I think? Well, it was a theatrical release, but sure. Nailed it. Fucking nailed it. Don't go to the corner. Yeah, is it Jurassic Park 1?
The deepest tunes, the warmest memories. Radio nostalgia from Mars.
Well, that brings us to the end of the show. It's been a real journey. Music, stories, and memories. Radio Nostalgia from Mars has it all. If you want to be involved with RNFM, have a story to tell, a memory to share, contact us.
Yeah, that is awesome, man. That's going to be a great experience, I think.
Once your story idea is vetted and greenlit by corporate, we'll track you down to organize a time to record you. Please note,
I'm starting to think I have not seen Jurassic Park 3.
and ideas are submitted at your own risk.
I think I caught bits and pieces of it, but never actually watched it.
So, OMAS, the no stress, no first drink for the ultra elite. And a big thank you to corporate for allocating us this precious time and their resources on this tight beam to you. I hope you've enjoyed the show. It's been a pleasure to take your hand. We're playing out with Crowded in My Mind, a song that always reminds us that no matter how cramped and stuffy we feel, in the end, there is always a breath of fresh air in memories of blue skies.
Muzika iz starih dobrih dana. Radio nostalgije sa Marsa.
Couldn't blame it, it's not great. I'm not sure it was voluntary, it just probably thought I did and didn't. I don't want to improve. For no reason at all. Yeah, much better. Okay, let's do 6. I have. Yeah. I actually do like The Lost World. The gymnastics scene? Oh man. You are trying to test my memory here. I haven't seen it in a very long time. You know what that is, guys? Poop. Damn! Nice! I must have done great on that one. Yeah, I did 5. Bar was 12. Shit. I never understood why getting pooped on by a bird's considered good luck. Because people get sad if they're pooped on by a bird, so someone came up with a lie to make them not feel sad. So 15 and 16 I need to redo. $24. Holy shit. Okay, 15. You what? Don't do it. At least stay. Cannot get it past the lake on the first swing. Please stay there. Thank you. Oh my god, right in the sand.
Please stand by for next transmission. Please stand by for next transmission in 30 seconds. Please stand by for next transmission in 20 seconds. In 15 seconds.
I am improving so much. 6 out of 18.
In 10 seconds.
I guess I can continue.
In 5 seconds. In 1 second.
7, 8.
Yate, all you Martians out there, welcome to another edition of Radio Nostalgia from Mars. Plenty of great stuff coming your way onto Soul Show. You know, that old Terran flavor.
Ever tell me I was doing this fan rewards program for Team Liquid? No.
Around our base out here among the stars.
What are you doing exactly?
Like I said, your tight beam to Radio Nostalgia from Mars. Breathe easy, kick back, and reminisce.
My god, I hate life. Stay. Thank you. How much have I done? 15 out of 18. It's gonna be close. $16. Feel like you'll play the game kind of like this? I have not. At least not that I remember. Hello, Cyan, how are you? So I failed by 1. Yeah. How's David life? Not good! Could have done it. And yet, I suck. Let's reset. Don't fall in the lake! No, just a video game life. Life's good. I had to drive a lot yesterday. My narcolepsy did not show itself. Did you enjoy the game? I believe Shonen is also an enjoyer of these sports. Wristed and paid off.
Club Classic Proto 2021. A long-lost Earthly anthem recently discovered in the archives here on Mars. That should take most of us back to the days when Mars was
No.
Carefree. Speaking of carefree, look out for the 3 new OMAS flavors: pink, green, and yellow. Pure calm in a tube. Right, moving on. As always, we've collected some stories from our beloved callers, and up first is a young man who might just be the luckiest one of us all.
События, воспоминания, старые добрые времена, оригинальные источники, подлинные истории, надежда, вдохновение, драма, радионостальгия с Марса.
I nearly missed the boat to Mars. I mean, the rumours about something big happening in Alphaville have been floating for a few years, and of course it was impossible to separate fact from fiction. At that time, I barely made it through insurgent territory to this floating ghetto about an hour away from Alphaville.
Well, I think I'm gonna get it this time.
I won't go into detail.
I believe I did way better.
To go have a really long piss.
Yeah, 11 out of 18. Good.
Their intranet. Their information turned out just as distorted as ours, but we found one channel that changed everything.
Let's go.
Some bright spark in Alphaville had made color-coded spreadsheets of shipping data a monkey could understand.
I also need to do better on this one, so let's move in right away.
I mean, nothing was coming out, even on the black market, which incidentally was fully accounted for, meaning it had to be sanctioned all along. So we knew something was up. Of course, Alphaville media spun this situation heavily. The insurgents were blamed for everything, disrupting supply lines, stealing aid, and so on. But it was really Alphaville stockpiling on a...
I wish there was a button to reset immediately.
What tipped us off that they were planning to leave Earth is what they were stockpiling. Fuel. Specifically, dinitrogen, tetroxide, and hydrazine. Old school. But they're chemicals used as rocket fuel. They're easy to store, but they're highly toxic and require careful handling, which explained another gruesome discovery: the covert shipping and dumping of bodies. A lot of bodies. There were so many that some of those bodies had started washing up in our neighborhood, so toxic even scavengers stayed away. Coincidentally, it suddenly became much easier to get a multi-day work pass into Alphaville. We were so hungry.
I feel like I did the same mistake last time.
We didn't make the connection. We assumed the workers were skipping on the visa. In fact, I was planning to do the exact same thing. So actually, I lucked out. I'm a small guy, and Alphaville was so strapped for labour at that point that I was given an unscreened pass and ended up in heavy.
Let's reset.
Moving enormous containers into storage with mechanical suits, but it didn't fit them. So I was just given a scanner instead and told to scan serial numbers all day. It was very hard to breathe, so I traded for a spare hazmat suit from a drunk guard and put it on. Not unusual at all to hang out all day in a hazy. Technically just walking outside required one those days. That's what saved me, twice. Whew. I mean, hindsight is 20/20, but those containers were the rocket fuel. And in no way was it being stored and transported safely. All those guys died, withered to skin and bone. Nasty stuff. Again, it was all hidden in plain sight. Hell, we were all skin and bone at that point. We just assumed everyone was starving.
What?
I only got onto one of the last ships up to Mars because I was in a hazmat suit and holding that scanner, which I think had stopped working within the first days of my assignment. I never told anyone, and no one ever asked. I guess I was confused with security or something. All I remember is being yelled
I wonder
at
how long the radio is.
and then everyone patting me on the back and calling me Scully. The name embedded in the biometrics of the suit. I never saw my crew or the sky again.
I like that it doesn't interrupt when changing levels and stuff.
Wow, what amazing luck to be in the right suit at the right time. Just goes to show, dressing appropriately for the job can really go a long way. Speaking of dressing appropriately, here's a Mars fun fact. Despite an average temperature of well below minus 80 degrees centigrade, if you step outside without a suit on, you won't freeze to death, your blood will boil. That's due to the low atmospheric pressure outside. So please maintain your suits properly and follow decontamination protocols strictly at all times when returning from extra habitat activities. No suit.
Got this, David. Just gotta remember that gravity is a thing.
Radio nostalgia from Mars.
It's tough, man.
Right. How about a 21st century love song remixed for the 22nd? Who's watching who? Espionage or true love? I guess we'll never really be quite sure.
I'll cry. I've done worse at the start, but the rest is not going well. No! Get it in the corner. Way better, yeah. Nice. This was par. 12. It was 80. No. No, I did 8 and it was 13. Nice. Very good. Alright, let's go back to level 18. Silicon Valium. Oh man. I guess those leaves work like sand. The water or sand? Water.
We're home from home.
Lols.
Radio nostalgia.
Oh, actually, it disappears in the leaves.
Ah, Surveillance Love Song, an oldie, but a goodie. Sophie Jazz reminding us that
The squirrel
as complicated as ever.
takes the ball.
Patented matchmaking algorithms and genetic profiling. On the subject of complications, the Mars Time Conglomerate has asked me to mention that even though a Mars sol is 40 minutes longer than a day on Earth, you do not have to manually add 40 minutes to your clocks every sol. We are officially on Mars clock time, so every second, minute and hour across all systems and devices are 2.7% longer by design. I know it's confusing at first, but just keep time as usual. For all practical purposes, we live a 24-hour day up here, just like we did on Earth.
Slušajte Radio Nostalgiju sa Marsa.
Okay, on with the show. Well, we've had a few requests for some classical music, and boy do I have a double treat for all you classical and vinyl lovers out there. A genuine record playing off an actual record player on loan from a dedicated RNFM fan. So grab a tube of OMS, sit back, and enjoy some chill, neoclassical vibes with that warm vinyl sound, right here on Radio Nostalgia from Mars.
Oh. I didn't think there would be this much trial and error involved. Nailed it. It really must be from trunk to trunk. There's no other place where it can land, right? Skip available. Look at the game taking pity on me. God damn it. Wait, what am I doing? That doesn't matter. We tried it. Let's reset. Now we're going for a what is bar 16? Okay. I gotta nail the first one. Then I'll keep trying. Whoa! Let's go. That was stupid. Another place where it can land.
Take a moment, relax, and remember with Radio Nostalgia.
Nope. Yeah. Stay. Oh, bitch. Really? There's a squirrel there too? It counts? It fucking counts? Nice, and the trophy! I like it! After the squirrel fucking you the entire time, it wins the game for you. I'll take it. Shenanigans are funny. Is that always shifting? Oh my god. Is this in Portugal? So that is a Portuguese word that supposedly has no actual translation in anything else. Cosmism Institute? I don't know what that means. What is bar here? Could also be Brazil, I guess. 17 is bar. Okay. Previous one we did 10 out of 16. I'll take it. Dude, what the actual fuck? Homo? The people who made these levels are awful people. Thank you for sponsoring this stream. Oh boy. Must be so hard to play golf in a suit like that. I mean, the world is... the air is now toxic, supposedly, so... You gotta do it like that? You can't break the windows? Game, you don't even, You don't even keep the things you've taught me. You really can't? Okay. Right. Wow. fact that the zoom is not always the same does not help with the judging power and shit like that.
From neoclassical to electronica, you really do have it all here on Radio Nostalgia from Mars. First we heard an original vinyl with music from an unknown composer, lost to time, I'm afraid. All I can say is it's a white label test pressing found in a recycling bin with just the word
Thank you, Wind.
across the label. After that we got the blood pumping with an upbeat tune from Polytech AD and their classic tune, Do You Love Me? Want to keep that blood pumping? Remember, exercise is mandatory. No groans, no bones. And mental exercise is just as important, so get on down to your local rec center for a dose of mentally stimulating team activities and some delicious OMAS. Okay, on to our next caller for the show. Money reminds us that one person's pleasure is another person's pain, and that we might not all relax in the same way to the same things.
I go back in a heartbeat. Tesla City is unbearable. As far as I'm concerned, this promised land is anything but a dictatorship without oxygen. All these daily routines and protocols about everything we take for granted on Earth are so exhausting. Is it safe to take off your hazmat to breathe? Is the water distilled from all our urine really safe? And exactly what behavior will trigger a social credit demotion? Not to mention, every sneeze is suspect. The whole dome has to be sanitized if someone even sniffles. You'd think we figured it out during the pandemics. I know social distancing up here is impossible, but how freaking difficult is it to keep your hands clean and just not sneeze on stuff? Anyway, maybe that's humanity in a nutshell. After all, we walked on the moon before really learning to walk on Earth.
What happened?
I digress. I just want to say that the effort put into maintaining basic
Excuse me?
in the state-of-the-art society outweighs.
Why are you taking my ball?
Use your head, can't you? Use your head. You're on Earth, there's no cure for that. Sam Beckett wrote that in Anything. We're not cured, regardless of what our de facto overlords claim. It's ironic that the only thing we managed to import culturally onto
What is this?
is a Silicon Valley brand of Protestantism. Sorry for rambling.
Great.
Anyway, I called into the program to share some Earth sounds I captured. I'm sure listeners of RNFM who suffer from nostalgia like me will appreciate them. In the meditation dome, we can listen to the light sounds of the Tuscan country, the olive grove shores of Kefalonia, the blue Danube below the Schwarzwald. I went to the meditation dome a few times, but just like yoga, I can't stand it. Simply, I don't miss nature.
My god.
I was never a nature person, never really liked hiking or camping. I miss the city.
I don't know how I can do that one well. Stay clear. Oh my god.
That maybe we were supposed to keep a sharp boundary between ourselves and the wild. And
You made really gigantic levels.
to miserable Martian status. So at the end of every day, or I mean sol, I escape into texts I brought along. I drink that horrid canteen coffee and listen to urban sounds I recorded 15 years ago, mostly in New York and London. Here are some of my favorite sounds. Here's the sound of my bicycle rolling down the street. Bustling city in the morning, a call and response of cars and birds. And the giggling of my kids in Washington Square as a group of street performers play the boombox and do tricks.
I hate you.
and the smell of Turkish coffee.
That's fun. A trophy for riding the slide. I'll take it. No.
And for some reason, I'm obsessed with the sound of the New York MTA.
No wonder the power levels are so high. These levels are gigantic. Power is 20. Can't make it go over that. Sure. That barely looks like a real stack of leaves. And it looks closer to the camera than to the wall. You wouldn't really lose it in there. Fuck! Nailed it. I'm enjoying the throwing balls to the leaves immensely. I don't want to skip. Oh, nice. Well, the last one was good. If only all the other ones were. Maybe I should just continue. I feel like they're becoming really hard. It is a fun game, though. That much is true. Present your 0.1% wealth management form. Okay. Yeah, say it doesn't make it any easier that this one starts all zoomed out, and like I don't really have a way to set it at a set distance, so I know properly how far the wall will go or not. Eh? Nice. Should I have used the conveyor belt? Probably. I bet it gets lost into the luggage though. You what? Oh, this is gonna take a while.
Thank you, Mania, for sharing both your thoughts and your favorite sounds with us. That MTA recording actually got me digging into my proverbial
Stock politics.
it reminded me of this old track.
What do you think of the Mako expansion throughout the world?
A minimal tech house homage to life in the commute and traveling while standing still. Wonderful stuff. Not so wonderful, though, is a spate of ecoplastic stockpile occurring in sectors 7 through 12 after rumors of a pending shortage. Guys, ecoplastic items are freely dispensed at conveniently located kiosks around Tesla City, so there's simply no need to...
Yeah, I clearly should have taken the conveyor belt.
Hoarding them deprives the 3D printers of the recyclable material they need to make them freely available. So your stockpiling is kind of defeating the point of renewable resources.
Do you think it's forcing people into the modern age?
Not in use. No questions asked.
I can do way better in this one, I think. 13 out of 19. Really?
However much you hold on, it's just one thing you can't stockpile.
Wow, why did it bounce back like that? That's kind of weird. If it goes up, then it just should go down, no? Oh man. That's a well-deserved groan. Yeah. He always groans when it's like really close and it fails.
You're home away from home. Radio nostalgia from Mars.
What happened?
Now, as much as we appreciate our regular callers, there is one person we would really love to hear from. A man many of us owe our lives to. Our national hero, the Mars mission pilot, who brought us here safely so many years ago. Believe it or not, he finally made it back to Earth. After all these years, his dream finally came true. As we all know, he's had a very difficult time adapting to life here on Mars. We all have, just not in the public eye like him. So Charlie, this is Radio Nostalgia from Mars, personally reaching out to you. Charlie, we'd really appreciate it if you took some time to share a bit of the atmosphere of Earth with us. I'm sure many of our listeners are eager to hear your thoughts on being back. Just speak into the mic in your helmet. A few recorded words. anything.
Well, it's worth a shot. I know he's the biggest fan of Radio Nostalgia from Mars, and he's probably listening now from a rooftop somewhere in Alphaville. So stay tuned to see if he responds. But to be honest, I don't think we'll be hearing from him anytime soon, sadly. Oh well, who can blame him? Let's not spoil his moment any longer. Continue our own trip down memory lane.
I love the vibes of this game.
Stockpiled on booze, stockpiled on gas, stockpiled on toilet paper, stockpiled on maize, stockpiled on butter, stockpiled on toast, stockpiled on silver, stockpiled on gold, stockpiled on bourbon, stockpiled on scotch.
What? Is this... Okay. I'm confused by that other platform. I thought I was going to use it as a ramp.
Katerina Payak there, reminding us that all the good things in the world are no substitute for love. So, if you've recently matched with someone via our repopulation program and you've received a date for your first meetup, don't forget to add it to your mandatory diary. There does seem to be some confusion about scheduling based on the new double month standard, but it's really quite simple, guys. There are now 24 months in our year, and there are 2 of each month, January 1 and January 2, February 1 and February 2, and so on. Each month is now 28 sols long, except for every 6th month, which is 27 sols long. I hope that clears up the situation. Any further queries, in writing please, can be submitted directly to the Mars Coalition for the simplification of the Martian calendar.
You finished my Team Liquid fan rewards thing story. Season recently ended. I got $200, 4 random items from their store, and $125 store credit. Nice. That's a lot of money and stuff. What did you have to do?
In that vein, a friendly reminder that silence is deadly. If you hear
20th bar, I'll take it.
General machine noise means we are being kept alive. Speaking of keeping us alive, 2 equals 1. Duplicates are not spares, people. Everything on Mars is duplicated for security, so please do not cannibalize existing tech. If something breaks, head directly to the spares and parts department in Sector 5 to submit your report and apply for official replacements.
They reward you for things like liking, retweeting tweets from Team Liquid people, have Team Liquid streams up on Twitch. Okay. Does this mean you had to make a Twitter? You did? Oh yeah, you did. You had the weird name. Yeah. Yeah, I wish the reset took less time. Wait, was that hit number 2? Your actual name or your Twitter name? My government name, okay. Fair, fair, fair. That's pretty cool though. Those are good rewards. I wish more stuff did rewards like that. Nice. Come on. What a great place. Let's reset then. Yeah, yeah. Especially if it's automated. It's even better. Well then. I feel like our main character here could be Wallace. From Wallace and Gromit.
It's time for our last caller. The senior geologist at Tesla University gives us a slightly different perspective on ecology from his research lab at the South Pole.
思い出エピソードあの頃の記憶古き良き時代の話希望きらめき出来事ラジオノスタルジア from Mars.
As a geologist,
Me neither, actually.
the color of Earth conservation was green. Seen from space, the majority of the Earth's surface is
Yes.
29% for land. And of that land, deserts make up
Hey, it's cheese. It's worth it.
sweeping burns of oak and rust and gold.
It's worth all the parting.
Give me a break. Anyway, as a lifelong acolyte of sun and sand, I'm not up here pining for jungles and wetlands. I yearn for week-long expeditions into the desert, traversing dunes big enough to swallow entire towns in one sideways drift. Old, wind dry as a bone on my face. There's more dust in my veins than water, I'll tell you that much. It astonishes me that people up here are oblivious to the fact that it's our understanding of living in deserts that makes life up here on Mars even possible. The early days of Mars habitation experiments took place in the Gobi Desert and in Hawaii on the side of a barren volcano, not in a protected marshland in the Congo. You get me? What did the last trees of the Black Forest give us except fuel for our fine fires? The desert saved us. Oh, I mean, the irony is not lost on me. But no Sahara, no Amazon, no Gobi, no Mars. Where do you think the Amazon basin is getting all its fertile sand from? Blown over from Africa. That's where.
Holy shit!
Water to near 99% efficiency. The Gobi
Yakuza has a fairly addictive loop. Is it your first Yakuza?
The deserts, am I right? Make them green. I knew it was over when those idiots deliberately tried to flood parts of the Sahara with one species of tree.
Did I actually do great on that one?
Publicity stunt by a French paper manufacturer with deeper pockets.
9 out of 17. Yeah, holy shit. First one I played, yeah, nice. Glad you're enjoying it. You just needed to start with the first one.
Fertile phosphorus out of the sun blowing over the Atlantic, effectively salting the Amazon basin like an Italian grandmother making tomato sauce. And then there was no turning back. Deserts are why we exist at all, you know. As much as then, so history repeats itself. To paraphrase geologist William Grayboe, the ancestors of modern man did not leave the trees left them. So, are we then the neo-great apes leaving the proverbial trees?
Wait, what is this? Is this the level that I want to do?
Leave Earth so much as Earth left us. The desert was always one step ahead, and in a way, we started living on Mars before.
Yes it is.
Ah yes, not all of us up here pine for the fjords. Put me in the desert camp for sure. That searing blue sky and endless horizon. I'm still not used to how close the horizon here is on Mars, and the strange sky still throws me off when I see it, and apparently I'm not the only one. The Recreation and Relaxation Department has asked me to remind those complaining about the red color filter on the windows of the panorama observation deck that the sky on Mars is not blue, but salmon pink. So please bear that in mind when submitting your request to visit the outer domes. And also bear in mind that the waiting list is now double months long, so book early for the experience. You're tight beamed to Radio Nostalgia from Mars. Let's take a trip into the desert.
20. Have you already played Ishin Shonen? Or watched it? Come on, man. I guess I can reset. Come on, man. It wasn't that weak. Chicken racing seems like a very Yakuza-like minigame.
Well, that brings us towards the end of this particular show. I hope you've enjoyed our rather geological excursion into the past. From music to stories and memories, Radio Nostalgia from Mars has it all. If you want to be involved with RNFM, have a story to tell, a memory to share, contact us via the usual intranet channels and leave a short message outlining your contribution. A big thank you to our show sponsor, OMAS, the No Stress, No Fuss drink for the Ultra Elite.
Great.
And a big thank you to corporate for allocating us this precious time and their resources on this tight beam to you. I hope you've enjoyed the show. It's been an absolute pleasure to share.
I'm not enjoying this show.
We're playing out now with some uplifting melodic techno to remind us to always look onwards and upwards. We may have traded blue skies for pink, but don't forget, we still live and love under the same sun.
Don't think you answered me, Shonen. Have you played Ishin? Or just watched it? Okay. What? What? Yeah, the only game that's worth buying at full price is Forspoken, Shonen. Should absolutely buy that one. Ultimate Deluxe King's Live Edition. what's her name is going to actually be revealed as a Kingsglaive in the next Final Fantasy 15 movie. Have $200 burning in my checking account. Well, you should definitely either throw them in the trash or buy Forspoken. It's the same thing. Take your pick. Alright, I guess I reached the end. Let me blow my nose.
Transmission will repeat in 30 seconds. Due to limited bandwidth, this transmission will repeat in 20 seconds. In 15 seconds. In 10 seconds. In 5 seconds. In 1 second.
Radio nostalgia for Mars.
Hello, all you Martians out there. It's your turn, fixed foot, soul, with a bit of that old world flavor. You're tuned to Radio Nostalgia from Mars. Breathe easy, kick back.
I can't get past this area decently. I hate this. Hate this area. It's either too much or too little. There's no right answer. Seriously?
The signs are fake and the maps are false, but we must go on.
I wish the soundtrack was like this all the time. Okay, whatever.
Take your earphones off and listen to me. People talk, but they nothing to say. Why would anyone know the way? Take my hand. Don't let go. I know we won't get lost. Oh no, wait. Take my hand. Don't let go. The signs are fake and the maps are false, but we must go on.
Really? I really never get it up there in the first try. Wish I could skip these animations, because trying over and over again and having to always see them gets a little repetitive. We've reached the best point.
Radio nostalgia from Mars. Wow, what a way to start the show. Anna Churchin would take my hand, her sublime take on our wonderful project called Humanity. Beautiful. Plenty more to come into Soul Show, a show packed with stories and music to remind ourselves of where we are and how far we've come. Our first caller for the show calls it like
I mean, I don't know, but pretty sure we did.
Back the last days on Earth from the perspective of a shrewd businessman and loving father. Stories, memories, the good old days. Original sources, authentic tales, hope, inspiration, drama. Radio nostalgia from Mars.
Which one was it? Was it 17 out of 20?
To be exact.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a strange business. Probably not like you would actually.
Not amazing.
My day started something like this. I check Reuters and my sheets. See if there's been a change in the fundamentals. See if the spread's up or down. And then when the clock strikes go, I'm on the phone. I could be calling some commercial shop in Bumble, Kansas, where little old Sue loves to know how my daughter's doing. Or I could be trying to get into the head of a powerful Russian.
Why are the subtitles censoring the...
That's when the psychology kicks in, and I go to work. If they pick up the phone, they're mine.
the cursing?
I started when I was 29, 30. My boss was a coked up, permatanned moron who was wasted by
I mean,
more money than sense. Screaming at waiters.
fits on par, it's good.
You don't drink gin out of a glass like that. And Caesar salad is supposed to have 8 pieces. 8 pieces of chicken, you stunted fool. Stunted fool was his favorite insult. It's coming from a guy who was 5 foot nothing. That was pretty much my life. 24/7. I traveled a lot. Meeting clients all over the world. The Amazon, the Gulf, Siberia, Central Asia, the States, Singapore, everywhere. Looking back, I can't claim that I ever would recommend
Come on, man.
Nor can I claim that I was ever really happy doing it. But it was fun. I mean, talk about your share of moments. There was this one girl, some strange mix of Algiers and Paris, with some sprinkle of Havana. A dancer, naturally. So pretty. She'd turn a priest's head or give a nun a... Sometimes I wonder what happened to her. But we all had the same feeling. This can't last. And sure enough, we were right. First, you couldn't drink the water. Then you couldn't eat the crops. And pretty soon, we wouldn't be able to breathe in air. I remember looking at Emmy and wondering what kind of a future would she have. So I decided to do something about it.
Yeah, could have done this
The Mars project was Plan
already.
B for planet Earth, which was most evidently... The family and I had already put down roots in Tesla City by the time the great catastrophe really hit. The corporation knew my contacts in the world of drilling and refining would be useful.
Your home away from home.
Can I not skip this?
Radio nostalgia from Mars.
Now, as much as we appreciate our regular callers, there is one person we would really love to hear from. A man many of us owe our lives to. our national
I can't.
Mars mission pilot who
Okay.
brought us here safely so many years ago.
Then let me take a quick break. I'll be right
Believe
back.
it or not, he finally made it back to Earth after all these years. His dream finally came true. As we all know, he's had a very difficult time adapting to life here on Mars. We all have, just not in the public eye like him. So Charlie, this is Radio Nostalgia from Mars, personally reaching out to you. Charlie, we'd really appreciate it if you took some time to share a bit of the atmosphere of Earth with us. I'm sure many of our listeners are eager to hear your thoughts on being back. Just speak into the mic in your helmet. A few recorded words. Anything.
Well, it's worth a shot. I know he's the biggest fan of Radio Nostalgia from Mars, and he's probably listening now from a rooftop somewhere in Alphaville. So stay tuned to see if he responds. But to be honest, I don't think we'll be hearing from him anytime soon, sadly. Oh well, who can blame him? Let's not spoil his moment any longer. Continue our own trip down memory lane.
Let's get us to something more practical. Now we're all that keeps this little planet running. Mining those Martian chemicals for the battery banks. Martian cement for the buildings. My pure little Emma has a future. When somebody sits down and writes this all up for the history books, it might just be men like me they'll be hailing as heroes. It's men like me who saved humanity. Men like me who took us further than we ever dreamt possible.
Radio Nostalgia from Mars.
Wow, some pretty heavy stuff. Reminds us that all kinds made it up here to Mars, but we're all in it together now. And remain creatures of the world. You're a tight beam to Radio Nostalgia from Mars. Music for the lost days of Earth.
Every morning I like to look at the sky. I whisper a word or two, and it glows right back at you. The smell of coffee and of bread, the news is sad, the children
I'm very curious to see how much of this stream is going to be muted. I am back. I did bar on this one, didn't I? 22. Yeah, sure. -4. Is there a trophy guide for this?
We're home away from home. Radio nostalgia from Mars.
Creatures of the world, now that Attracted takes us back. Stefan Milenkovic, pining for blue skies, whilst musing on the games we play. Just a reminder that until further notice, there is a moratorium on all team leaders playing card and board games with their teams, following an incident over a game of Monopoly in Section C. All senior section team leaders will convene for emergency counseling and anger management courses. Until then, there'll be no intersectional board game tournaments and no games with groups larger than 4 people at a time per team. In the interim, teams are encouraged to take advantage of the half-ration special on OMAS, the delicious and relaxing drink that takes the edge off of everything. Our next caller, Yamil, takes us into her world of food, smells, sensuality, blue skies, and sings us a personal song to remember.
Histoire, mémoire, le bon vieux temps, source originale, fable authentique, espoir, inspiration, drame, musique, radio nostalgie de Mars.
I was looking at the trophy list.
I have nightmares. I'm happy to be alive, but I knew many who deserved to live more than I did. But this is a radio program about nostalgia, not guilt. I've been nostalgic since I was 20, when I left Havana.
Gonna head off. Say hello to David. Have a good night. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out.
Each country has a smell. Mars doesn't.
I already got 2 holes in one. I need 3 for a trophy, so let's do that.
Coconut, mama's food, ropa vieja de la abuelita, el con gris, la yuca con mojito, the most beautiful sun on Malecon, the smell of my street when the rain falls. All of that make me into the person I am. So when I left, I grew stronger. I experienced the world, but forever stayed incomplete. So now I'm double nostalgic. We were full of life, laughing on warm nights under blue sky, touching each other. The air filled with the smell of sweat from dancing with Orquesta Aragon playing from an apartment. Now, the only way I can feel this scent is
There we go. That wasn't so hard.
¿Cómo fue? No sé decirte cómo fue. No sé explicarme qué pasó, pero de ti me Fue una luz que iluminó todo mi ser.
Lols.
Tu risa como manantial llenó mi vida de inquietud. Fueron tus ojos o tu boca, fueron tus manos o tu voz. Fue a lo mejor la impaciencia de tanto esperar tu llegada, mas no sé decirte.
That was a miscellaneous trophy?
No sé explicarme qué pasó, pero de ti me enamoré.
Slušajte Radio Nostalgiju sa Marsa.
Thank you, young Neil.
Cow, please don't eat the ball.
Reminds us that life is about so much more than just base survival. Well, living in space is always
I need to get it on top of the cow.
A song that pokes a little fun at living in cramped quarters. Needs no introduction. All you want.
It's a classic. Take a moment, relax, and remember with Radio Nostalgia from Mars.
It throws it to the dumpster. That's funny.
Solaris or 2001, Melville or Dostoevsky, Yesenian or Jack London, two astronauts argued about art, values and international relations, two astronauts
Oh, okay. There are 2 miscellaneous trophies in this one, huh?
Don't get me started on Stalin and your talent to suffer under SARS, my friend. Your history is long. You also inflicted scars. Two astronauts argued about art, values and international relations. Two astronauts argued. They speak in two tongues, but still 4 hours they talk. The same oxygen in their lungs, the same thrill on their spacewalk. Я скучаю по утреннему кофе в Москве. Сказал российский космонавт. I miss my dog Laika in the sunrise. Said the American astronaut. Я скучаю по жене и домой. Сказал российский космонавт. Also miss my wife and Charlie the astronaut. Two astronauts.
Say what?
That is an international relations. Two astronauts.
There's a mode? Well, we're not getting this platinum, that's for sure. There's a game mode in this game where you have 1 ball for the entire game. 1 ball. You must never lose it. And you have to still get par, obviously, but I guess that's normal. It's permadeath. You lose the ball, you start the game from the beginning. Even the saves coming, that is a lot of trouble. Stay. Close enough.
Muzika iz starih dobrih dana. Radio nostalgije sa Marsa.
Yeah, I needed him to appreciate the boobs.
An anthem to the Great Evacuation, and certainly one of our most popular requests. Speaking of requests, please follow Habitat protocols for sanitation. No liquids other than bodily in the main bin, including pee. Some of you don't like it, but all water is recycled, so pee into the funnel installed next to your toilet, please.
23. Oh, there's also a miscellaneous one here.
We recently welcomed our first official little Martian to the colony, and our next caller, Sophia, tells us what it's like to be a new mother on Mars.
I'm so happy we moved to Mars. It was a project I funded from the very beginning. I knew it had potential and I trusted the amazing team working on it. As angel investors, my husband and I got early placements in the Ark ship. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to further human survival in our solar system. Speaking of the human project, I have some exciting news. Just a week ago, we welcomed our baby boy into the world.
You put in a whole 9? What does that mean?
Express how overjoyed we are at welcoming little Maxim. Putting him to bed reminds me of my parents. From our window,
Hello, Owen, how are you?
we can see the Earth, tiny enough to fit in Maxim's hand. It pains me that my child might never experience the beauty of my home in the Hamptons. The nature, coastline, the old lighthouse, and the food, the houses of our friends, our evening parties, full of life compared to this
I don't understand golf jokes, sorry.
I send my little Martian to sleep with a lullaby my mother sang for me. Thanks to these songs, I'm able to retain, at least on a rudimentary level, my mother tongue. She sang like this. Shushti, shushti, pamusolis,
Loot box! Shit. There are no Super Bowls.
Thank you, Sophia, for that uplifting news and beautiful song. Life always finds a way.
I thought it would open.
Just as precious as a new life is the water that sustains it. You may have noticed that it doesn't rain here on Mars, so another friendly reminder that showers are strictly limited to 30 seconds each, with no exceptions. Corporate is looking into extending this time frame, but is meeting resistance from Section BC, who want lab rat urine to be excluded from the water recycling program, which will actually reduce allocated shower times to 27 seconds. Want to say in this? Join our sectional weekly
God damn it.
while sipping on a relaxing tube of OMAS. Feels good, as it should.
Radio nostalgia from Mars.
Speed on the Autobahn, like spaceship Earth around the sun. A diver's breath in the deep blue sea, bubbles like your thoughts of me. Make up sex on a sunless day, like an airplane on a runaway. Melts like ice cream in the sun.
Nice. Yeah, this game's music is really neat. What's the trophy here? Oh, I need to hit it on the crossbar? That's kind of weird. Alright. Who's the best athlete I know? I don't know, you should ask him. How's it going, Tro? Have you played this game? Maybe, I don't know.
Life passes quickly indeed. Another blast from the past, reminding us to savor each moment as it flies by. Speaking of savoring things, the health and well-being department would like us
doing fantastic. I am.
The fizzing noise your dried food makes when you're adding water is
That's my first nut bar.
mean it has gone off or is contaminated. The Health and Wellbeing Department would also like to take this moment to remind you to take your bone density pills twice a week now, as it was discovered the original dose is off by a factor of 2. Right, on with the show.
The fuck?
Dancing have always been a mainstay of stress relief and letting go. Our next caller Merva recalls her teenage clubbing days with vivid memories of awkward first kisses and a life-altering club experience invoking a
Game is... I'm really enjoying the game, by the way.
The good old days, original sources, authentic tale, hope, inspiration,
Nailed it.
radiant nostalgia from Mars.
What?
So, when I was a kid in
Did I hit something over there?
we used to learn all the German poets, like
Oh, I did! Holy shit!
the first poet that actually spoke to
One day you listen to me? Maybe.
I knew a couple of Heine's poems by heart that are now buried somewhere deep in my mind.
Stay.
But one passage about burning books stuck with me. Yes, even till today. So, just to fast forward
God damn it.
college, just a couple of years before the Great Catastrophe, I was walking around Berlin with a group of friends coming from a house party. Phew, I still remember.
Actually, there's a miscellaneous trophy in the past level, in the other level. Not the very last one, but the other. Stickman Golf, I don't know what that is. Holy shit! I did plus 12 on that one. That is crazy. Hey, everything else is not bad. This last one was amazing.
Smelling of potatoes? Yes, because we always made hummus and drank schnapps before heading out. Yeah. And after that, I remember passing by Alexander.
The trust. The trust system is broken.
And next to me was a guy
I don't know what that means, Hoven.
before, but I can't say I really remember that. Probably from all the
I trusted it. It's gonna open when I do it. No.
feel this sticky, sweaty, and very ambivalent feeling of us holding hands. Yeah, anyways, we popped some pills and entered our techno church that, well, now when I think back, I visited more often than my college. And I remember the beat in my chest and all these young bodies moving in this industrial space. I used to love dancing and counting beats in techno songs, but one song was very strange. It just went repetition, repetition, repetition.
Yay.
And then this female vocal would creep out of nowhere. And then suddenly I felt very dizzy.
Really?
So I sat on the ground and held my knees closely to my chest. It was some sort of like, like protective instinct. I was like an animal. And I felt cold sweat dripping down my neck. Ugh. And I'm sure my guy thought I was completely crazy. And then out of nowhere, the hyena lines clearly came to me. I sat there motionless, surrounded by the ugly, hypnotic...
Going pro, guys. I'll use this footage to get a contract on PGA.
They were just there, planted in my head. Wilde, düstere Zeiten dröhnen heran und der Prophet, der eine neue Apokalypse schreiben wollte, musste ganz neue Bestien erfinden. So erschreckliche, dass die älteren johannischen Tiersymbole dagegen nur sanfte Täubchen und Amoretten
11 out of 18.
Die Güter
Nice.
verhüllen ihr Antlitz aus Mitleid mit den Menschenkindern, ihren langjährigen Pfleglingen und vielleicht zugleich auch aus Besorgnis über das eigene Schicksal.
This one's already done.
And yeah, 2 years later, I ended up here, on Mars.
Why, Ruben? Why? That is too meta. What is this, poison? Party animal. Okay, I didn't even know what was happening. Next miscellaneous is on hole 29. I hadn't even read this one yet. The soundtrack for this game is fantastic. No! Oh my god, that is scary. Oh my god, that is scary again. I was doing good! I feel like Arrogant's playing Jump King. Move on, fuck that up for you. I feel like this is one of the best games I've gotten codes for. I still think the best one might be Narita Boy, but this is a close second, I think. I cry. Yeah, I read up on it. It's Reset Central. And, not just reset, like, save scum on the interwebs. Number 12, throw 7. Holy shit. I do. How are we doing? 7 out of 12. Okay. "25th par."
It does bring back memories of university
Bitcoins.
club nights. Earthly hedonism at its finest. For the record, corporate does not endorse or advocate the use of psychedelic drugs, and reminds you, dear listeners, that Class A drugs are just as illegal here on Mars as they were on Earth. Okay, disclaimer out of the way, we actually have a surprise from Mirva. We tracked down that weird song in her head and dug it out of the archives for all to hear. Grab a tube of OMAS and enjoy the ride while sipping
7 strokes.
The deepest tunes, the warmest memories. Radio nostalgia from Mars.
Nailed it. Stay! Fuck you, game. Fuck you. I love how encouraging you are, Throw. Damn. How did I get it to stay there? I do. I've already imagined that. Of course, for you that meant no restarts, because you have no bad hits, obviously. I love distilled toilet water. What? I didn't even realize that was a hazard. I thought it would bounce, but not get in the holes. Do not feed Ursula. Oh boy. -1, I'll take it. Is that something I should eat? Where'd the music go? Where am I going? Okay. Hey! It's still better than it is. Perfect. Perfectly shit. Why do I struggle with these so much? Oh, come on. Hey! Really? How bad was the last one? Plus 11. Damn. Fucking nailed that. And I started so well, and then just like, you know what? I'll take it. Wolf. Okay. Okay, let's reset. I have too much faith. Actually, it might be a good idea to go back and do the thing with the button. What? Fucking nailed it. That was the luckiest hit I've ever seen. I did exactly what I wanted to do, sir. It's called skill. You wouldn't know it if you were able to see it. Alright, I guess I got every par that I needed to get. Oh. Oof. It continues from here. Oh. Where does that go? all the way over yonder. Why would I want to go there? I love that there was one boss in Fashion Police Squad that had the coffin song on the catwalk. Son of a bitch. Let's reset.
You're listening to Radio Nostalgia from Mars.
Well, what can I say? No wonder that song got into her head. But with a little help from some friends, she pulled through. Another thing that can get into your head is living conditions here on Mars. Life up here on Mars can get very overwhelming at times.
I don't know, I just thought it was extremely funny.
The wellness sessions are completely confidential and anonymous.
God damn it, what have I done?
Are monitored and recorded for security reasons.
It's like, I didn't play the game, but I needed that emote for some reason.
Okay, time for another story. Our last caller for Tussol's show is Francesco, who tells a haunting tale of his last days on Earth as the Great Catastrophe kicked into high gear.
I don't know if it has any context or if it's just nonsense, but I love it.
Authentic tales, hope, inspiration, drama, radio nostalgia from Mars.
Let me blow my nose.
Extremely humid summer. My parents would not let me out because of the floods in Italy. My father went outside and was working in the greenhouse on the vineyard, and my mother was a doctor. She read Italian fairy tales to me. I was very small, but I remember many days when our neighbors would gather at our house and make plans. It rained heavily at night. They would only say to me, "Powerful people want to take my great-great-grandfather's land."
Why?
But one image stuck in my memory. It was daybreak. I woke up and I could faintly hear in the dark.
Yep. That's a reset.
Only later I understood the history behind this song. Outside I saw men and women, my father and mother, rifles in their hands. My father was crying and singing. I was at the door of the house.
Oh, come on.
My mother turned.
I struggle so much with the small strokes. Life is hard.
Of course, I had no idea where they were buried. Traditori, signori ufficiali, che la guerra l'avete voluta.
Why does this always sound like church to me?
Dannatori di carne venduta.
Welcome back, Cyan. Here, God can can go play Wulong demo. I'm not playing the demo again. I played the demo once. That's enough.
The Mars mission. In a way, the people who killed my parents found me in Italy and recruited me.
It's different levels. I don't care. If I want different levels, I'll play the game.
My parents fought for freedom.
The demo is for trying the game. I tried it.
Here on Mars. They took my semen this morning for the population increase program. Here on Mars, often in the middle of the night, I hear my parents sing. Gorizia, tu sei maledetta per ogni cuore.
Besides, if it's not... Oh my god, I don't like this music. If it's not time restricted, there really is no point in having having more levels. I mean, oh my god, how did that not go over? For like another 3 weeks? No, I mean, the demo does not end. Like, I can play the demo for as long as I want. That was lucky. It ends when you beat the boss. Otherwise, you can keep playing. Shit. That was definitely not on the asset. This makes no sense. The last hit contrasts greatly with the shit that was happening before. Kinda wish I chose the other difficulty. I doubt it's going to count. So, is this an obstacle? Well, that was pretty good. -5. Okay. Oh boy. Shit. Oh. He really does suck to suck. I would know it. And I was doing well, too. Oh, God. Thanks, I hate it.
The deepest tunes, the warmest memories. Radio nostalgia from Mars.
Well, that brings us to the end of the show. It's been a real journey. Music, stories, and memories. Radio Nostalgia from Mars has it all. If you want to be involved,
Such a journey.
Have a story to tell, a memory to share, contact us via the usual internet channels and leave a short message outlining
You know
your
what?
contribution.
Not even going to finish.
Once your story idea is vetted and greenlit by corporate, we'll track you down to organize a time to record you. Please note that not all stories are accepted, and we are not permitted to give out criteria, so stories and ideas are submitted at your own risk. A big thank you to our show sponsor, OMAS, the No Stress, No Fuss drink for the Ultra Elite. And a big thank you to corporate for allocating us this precious time and their resources on this tight beam to you. I hope you've enjoyed the show. It's been a pleasure to take your hand. We're playing out with Crowded in My Mind, a song that always reminds us that no matter how cramped and stuffy we feel, in the end, there is always a breath of fresh air in memories of blue skies.
Muzika iz starih dobrih dana. Radio nostalgije sa Marsa.
This performance is a solid 0 out of 10. Back to the shithole. Is it even worth keeping? Keep going. 13. Okay. That's a sigh of enjoyment if I've ever heard one. Dude, you would love this game. How are things? Brexit? Brexit those see? Huh? Brexit Dawson? Stay. No, no, no. Life is hard, clearly. Well, there's a miscellaneous trophy here, so I'm just gonna get it. You ever considered this game or tried it? Oh my god. The last levels don't do justice to how fun it is. Because right now it looks like Jump King.
Please stand by for next transmission.
Nope, don't usually get around to stuff like this unless there's those sales or stuff ends up under 5, 10. How much is it?
In 30 seconds.
Sorry.
Please stand by for next transmission. In 20 seconds. In 15 seconds.
Okay.
In 10 seconds. In 5 seconds. In 1 second.
Radio nostalgia from Mars. Yate, all you Martians out there, welcome to another edition of Radio Nostalgia.
You tell me. No, I got the code for it.
Plenty of great stuff coming your way onto Soul Show. You know, bit of that old Terran flavor. Some more stories from our beloved callers, and news and views.
I have no idea.
Among the stars. Like I said, your tight beam to Radio Nostalgia from Mars. Breathe easy, kick back, and reminisce.
Uh-huh. And I fucked up. Hello. No. I wish the entire soundtrack was chill beats and not like half chill, half dance music. Some of the soundtrack is really good. What was that? Sometimes it's really hard to judge where a ball can or can't go through. Also, par values should probably on screen, or at least I should be able to put them on screen without pausing. Nice. Some of these are really satisfying.
Kicking off the show with a club classic, Proto 2021. A long-lost Earth Day anthem recently discovered in the archives here on Mars. That should take most of us back to the days when Mars was nothing but an evening star in the sky, and large social gatherings were still normal and carefree. Speaking of carefree, look out for 3 new OMAS flavors, pink, green, and yellow. Pure calm in a tube. Alright, moving on. As always, we've collected some stories from our beloved callers, and up first is a young man who might just be the luckiest one of us all.
What the fuck? Hey, come back or I'll keep playing golf. What? There's another hole? 2 out of 8. Is the other one impossible? Yes. Nailing it. Can it not go over the damn jump? Okay then. It's a reset.
Старые добрые времена. Оригинальные источники, подлинные истории.
These cutscenes are small, but if you have to watch them this many times, it become a little. I hate. Wow, back to same old, same old. What? The trolling in this game is just top notch. How much have I done? 6 out of 8.
Драма. Радионостальгия. С Марса.
I nearly missed the boat to Mars. I mean, the rumours about something big happening in Alphaville have been floating for a few years, and of course it was impossible to separate fact from fiction. At that time, I barely made it through insurgent territory to this floating ghetto about an hour away from Alphaville by motorboat. I won't go into detail, but the crew I ran with bribed an outpost guard to go have a really long piss, while we used his comms to access their infranet. Their information turned out just as distorted as ours, but we found one channel that changed everything. Some bright spark in Alphaville had made color-coded spreadsheets of shipping data a monkey could understand. Imports into Alphaville were off the charts, while exports had zeroed out completely. I mean, nothing was coming out, even on the black market.
I can control him directly. Guess that was the final level. mean, I do have a golf club. Happy exists for a reason. Interesting, but show don't tell. Okay. So this guy was originally from Earth, then left to go live on Mars, but came back to golf. He was the pilot that actually saved everyone and took them to Mars because of the catastrophe. But yes, the rich people come to Earth to golf. I guess he used that excuse to return and then just stay. Huh. Officially, I was a national hero, one of the Mars mission pilots, but I ended up as a glorified delivery boy. What? Oh, is this the diary? They just give me something to do and stay away from public gatherings in the Tesla City dromes. On Mars, I delivered stuff from the Citizen Delight Center to Tesla City. The vehicle was so mangled I could hardly drive it. I couldn't focus, my mind was a permanent haze. The last time I heard her voice was the countdown. She worked in the control tower during launching. I'll see you soon. Promise. We're in this together. Love you to the stars and back. I was supposed to return in a couple of years and evacuate all of Alphaville with these reusable rockets, but that never happened. I was betrayed, and in turn I betrayed her, not to mention 99% of the world. As time passed on Mars in my sad, bitter state, I became a walking reminder of broken promises, of false dreams. In their experiment, scarce on oxygen and gravity, I was a disturbance to the fragile public morale. So I was appointed to the position of a truck driver. I just couldn't participate in the sham of interplanetary humanity as the Tesla City CEO called it. Instead, I drank myself numb with wine made out of this awful piss recycled water. This went on for years. Till one night, with the help from my only friend, Pilot Serge, I sneaked onto the docking bay of Golf Club Wasteland and into the caddy ship. Later search told me the CEO knew all along. On the last trip, a senior member of the club disappeared. In a way, they used me as bait for whatever dangerous creatures emerged on the post-apocalyptic Earth. The journey was long and difficult, but I was determined to return home. Entering the atmosphere was miraculous. Upon landing, I started sobbing. It felt like a new transformed world with scattered reminders of our old illusions. With my jetpack and my wobbly hazmat suit, I was a Martian revisiting places I once used to take for granted. As you trailed me, I probably looked strange to you, roaming alone like that. Our industrial structures were now covered by nature's intricate veins, webs, and rhizomes, clasping all our vein projects in a strong organic embrace. Beautiful and sad. People left outside of Alphaville perished in the great ecological catastrophe, and I am responsible. Now over their dead bodies, the ultra-rich citizens of Mars play golf. Always keep Ithaca in your mind. Some really nice art. Eventually I went back to the crime scene, the launch site in Alphaville. I took off my helmet, and after all those years in a Martian lab setting, I took a deep breath of actual air. Then I sat in a chair in the control room. I ended up saving myself by playing the heroic part of the great pilot. It's exactly that self-serving, false self-sacrifice for I, pollutant, transhumanist salvation that brought us to the end. By then I knew something or someone was following me. Huh? I was shocked when I saw a kid. After years of Martian authorities claiming no human form could survive on Earth, you show up. Joy. That's the only way I can describe how I'm feeling now. Joy. Kid, I'm getting hungry. You have to teach me how to catch those mutant fish. The environment is killing me. I don't have your immunity to this new world. Yet I couldn't be happier. Alright. Blame your digital soundtrack. Cool.
Fully accounted for, meaning it had to be sanctioned all along. So we knew something was up. Of course Alphaville media spun this situation heavily. The insurgents were blamed for everything, disrupting supply lines, stealing aid and so on. But it was really Alphaville stockpiling on a scale unseen in modern history. What tipped us off that they were planning to leave Earth is what they were stockpiling. Fuel, fuel, fuel. Specifically, dinitrogen tetroxide and hydrazine. Old school. But they're chemicals used as rocket fuel. They're easy to store, but they're highly toxic and require careful handling, which explained another gruesome discovery: the covert shipping and dumping of bodies.
Let's retry the metro level.
That some of those bodies had started washing up.
See if I unlock the challenge mode or not.
Scavengers stayed away. Coincidentally, it suddenly
I hope so.
easier to get a multi-day work pass into Alphaville.
But
we were so hungry and focused on other resources, we didn't make the connection.
game was really fun though.
Assumed the workers were skipping on the visa. In fact, I was planning to do the exact.
I guess you guys can unlock that digital soundtrack too, maybe.
And Alphaville was so strapped for labor at that point.
Or it's just usable once and I just lost it because I streamed it. Who knows? Don't do it. I hate that shot.
Moving enormous containers into storage.
Come on, man. Don't be like this. What's our score at? 4-8. Okay. I'm not, I mean, I beat the game. I don't know if I'm here for much longer.
Given a scanner instead and told to scan serial numbers all day. It was very hard to breathe, so I traded for a spare hazmat suit from a drunk guard and put it on. Not unusual at all to hang out all day in a hazy. Technically, just walking outside required one those days. That's what saved me twice. Whew, I mean, hindsight is 20/20, but those containers were the rocket fuel, and in no way was it being stored and transported safely. All those guys died, withered to skin and bone. Nasty stuff. Again, it was all hidden in plain sight. Hell, we were all skin and bone at that point. We just assumed everyone was starving. I only got onto one of the last ships, not to Mars.
I guess it doesn't unlock it. That's a shame. Well, we did it though. Wait, how am I... Do I need to download the digital soundtrack on my phone so that I can then transfer it to my PC to keep it? Shit. That's not ideal. Oh, that's a simple link. I'll just type it on my computer. Guys, if anyone wants it, that's the link. If you don't have a QR code reader and would like the soundtrack, why not? It's a really good soundtrack. It's a really good soundtrack, and it's really nice of them to give it away. So, yeah. Other than that, that is it. That is the game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna go. That's all she wrote for Golf Club Wasteland. Thanks again for Untold Tales for gifting the game to me, and I will be back tomorrow with more 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rift. Aegis Rift? I don't even know the name of the game. Have a good night. Goodbye.